Hello, and welcome back to the Snook Nook. Last week I sat down with Samm Coffin, the owner of Matcha Nude. Not only does Samm have a great product that can be found in over 130 locations across the country, she is also deeply committed to helping people figure out what will make their bodies feel well and nourished. Enjoy! Hello and welcome back to the Snook Nook. I am Simone Snook, realtor with Unicorn Realty at Fathom, and I have the pleasure today of being here with Samm Coffin. Samm is the owner of Matcha Nude. So thank you so much for being here with me today, Samm.
Thank you for having me.
It is my pleasure. So first of all, where are you from originally and how did you make your way to Asheville?
So I've moved a lot. I grew up in Massachusetts. I lived in northern Maine, almost in Canada before I came here. And we had looked at Asheville multiple times, but if you're from here, have lived here, it's very bring your own job. So it was really hard to find jobs the first time. We started looking in like 2010. It was 2017. The opportunity came again and we were able to get down here. My husband quickly got a job. I got a remote job. And yeah, so we were really looking to move away from winters, but still be someplace that had mountains and lots of outdoor culture and lots of, community feeling. And so Asheville had it all.
So tell me about Matcha Nude and how you decided to start your business.
Yes, so it's fun because I was a wellness coach for a while. So I have 4 chronic illnesses and I became a wellness coach, and I realized I wasn't able to serve as many people as I wanted to through a service-based business. And when the opportunity came to launch Matcha Nude here in Asheville, I immediately saw it as an opportunity to spread my mission, vision, values to so many more people with a product versus just a service. And so I live with endometriosis, PCOS, celiac disease, and Lyme disease. And so I'd experienced a lot of inflammation in my body, a lot of medical gaslighting, a lot of brain fog, and I had a really long breakup with coffee. And so it was very much part of my culture, part of my identity. It's part of, all of our lives. Usually growing up, we hear this message like America runs on Dunkin', the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. And I, however, even though I was drinking cleaner and more small roast coffees, I was still getting sick from them. They were still causing anxiety in my body. They were still keeping me up at night. And so I switched to matcha years before I actually launched the business, but I wasn't drinking it exclusively until about 2.5 years ago. And now I don't drink coffee at all. Yeah, so very much around the idea of wanting to teach people that they deserve to be well in their body. They deserve to elevate their life through intentional action, small steps of, just fueling your body with things that actually feel good to your body. And it's going to be unique to every human, right? Like what serves me doesn't necessarily serve you. And so I really wanted to spread that message, and matcha was a great way to do that. What's unique about Matcha Nude is that our matcha is ethically sourced, sustainably packaged, as we mentioned, delicious and affordable. And one of the ways we do that is we source it from Kagoshima, Japan. And Kagoshima, Japan is home to an active volcano that actually erupts over 1,000 times a year. And that volcanic ash is cleaning and feeding the soil, making this some of the cleanest matcha that you can get. There's no heavy metals, no toxins in it, which isn't unfortunately true for all matchas. And I also think it results in a much softer, smoother taste. So when our tea is being harvested, they send me pictures of the tea with the volcano right there. We have a picture of it on our website. It is absolutely stunning. And so I believe that this is some of the most premium grade, delicious, clean matcha you can get your hands on.
How is this one prepared here?
This is just a straight up matcha. So this is matcha mixed in some water and then completely dissolved and then added to more water. I do this a lot with seltzer waters, make like a matcha soda.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And the color is just gorgeous.
Thank you.
You come up with your own recipes as well.
Yes.
So what is one of your favorite recipes that you've developed?
I was really intimidated by matcha when I first started drinking it. I remember watching like YouTube video after YouTube video saying like, all right, am I doing this right? Is this good enough? Am I using the whisk correctly? And I was tough on myself. And so I really wanted to create a lot of content for people that was like, here's how to do it and make it easy, make it simple, make it yours. And so all of my recipes are on my website, and Instagram, and so they're all available. But my favorite is definitely the rose matcha latte. It's super good. So we use rose water to bring the rose flavor in, which you can easily get online. And then we actually add beetroot powder to the milk to make it pink. So it's a pink and green drink. It's really, really pretty.
That sounds so good and so special, like very fancy and special. Ooh, I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah, it's really good. And you can do it iced or hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna look that one up for sure. Yes, I'm very excited. So what are some of your goals for the business this year? How would you like to grow this year?
We just won a $10,000 grant through NC Idea Grant.
Oh, that's fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you. And they ask you those big questions of like, how can you be a $3 million business in 5 to 7 years? And you're just like, yeah, I can do that.
So you're like, how can I?
Yeah. So our mission really is to continue to grow our wholesale account. So if you know any coffee shops, any boutique shops, any groceries that are looking for high quality matcha, we're here for it.
Okay.
But we're also creating custom packaging. So right now our packaging is very beginner. It's a sticker on a bag.
Oh, here we have a little right there.
Yes. So it's all compostable, the sticker and the bag. And so home compostable too. It doesn't have to go into a facility. You could literally throw it in the woods and it's going to decompose. And so that's really important to us. And so this was the most affordable way to start out. But we want to this year create custom printed bags. So instead of stickers, there'll be the full bag. And we're working on finding the right designer for that right now, and then finding the right bags.
Okay,
Yes.
so we are actually at Liberty Cafe right now,
Yes.
where you can find Matcha Nude.
Yes.
Where are some of the other places in town?
Absolutely. Right next door at Pulp and Sprout, they carry us too. They have a really great vegan foods over there. But we have over 130 wholesale accounts across the nation. So if you're in Hawaii, you can drink Matcha Nude.
Yay.
Yeah, if you're in Washington State, you can drink Matcha Nude. And so there's a map on our website of all of the places that carry us, and we're constantly adding to it. And you can filter between if they sell retail bags or if they make drinks with our matcha. So that's a really great way to keep up with us.
What are some of the things you like to do for fun when you're not working?
Yes. So starting a business, you kind of like lose that. So whenever I get asked that too, it's a good reminder, like come back to yourself. You're a human too and not just a business owner. So I really have a long love for hiking. I actually have a tattoo here of how wild it would be, how wild it is to let it be. And I found myself in the woods years ago, and I'm really grateful for that opportunity. And so right now, hiking seems a bit of a challenge. It's because of the time commitment it sometimes is, but I do spend a lot of time walking. If you're any of my friends, it's usually a walking date. And then I also love being creative. I love coming up with recipes or crocheting or, taking care of my 80 houseplants. So, yes, being able to find a place to put my creative energy.
Who is someone who inspired you?
So I will say with Matcha Nude, I was really inspired by the amazing women in Asheville that are starting their own businesses and running with it, like going after that $1 million, $2 million, $3 million goals. And they're just so incredible. And we have so many here in town. Some of the foundational ones for me were Buggy Pops, Naomi Negron. She was there at the very beginning when I was like thinking about starting Matcha Nude. She was there and she talked through things with me. Our back stickers once got stuck at customs because they are internationally ordered. No one in the States does compostable stickers yet. Fun
Really?
fact.
That's surprising.
And
Someone in Asheville can start that business.
I know, right? Someone do it, please. It'd be so helpful. But they got stuck at customs and I was freaking out. And Naomi was there to like walk me through like, this isn't a crisis. You're probably the only one that's going to notice, and so she was amazing. Gwendolyn of Dairy Vegan Cheese also is just, so inspiring. She also won an NC Idea grant. Rachel of Botanical Bones sat down with me at Farewell Coffee and was real. She's like, these are some of the hardships. These are some of the wins. Here's some resources. All of them, they were just so inspirational. Daniela at Pirani, still to this day, we were talking about designers just the other day about like, what's the right designer for our style of companies. And so definitely right now it's those other women that are, just steps ahead of me and able to kind of guide the way, light the path and remind me that this journey is worth being on. There's quite a few servings in there too.
Okay.
There's 15 to 20 in there.
Wow.
I
Okay.
know.
In this little bag, 15 to
Yeah.
20 servings.
You need
Amazing.
just half of a teaspoon for premium grade matcha. So if you're using a different brand and they call for more, it's usually a lower grade or it has added ingredients, and ours has neither.
That's wonderful. Well, Samm, thank you so much for taking
Thank
the time to talk
you.
with me. I loved learning more about your business, and it's so inspiring. And I hope that you're able to reach all of those goals this year that you have set your mind to. I'm sure that you will.
Yay.
Yay. Thank you all so much for joining, and try some matcha nude.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.